Good afternoon, everybody. Time for another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So a few weeks ago, I posted a question in the Facebook group, and that question was, does anybody have any specific topics that they would like me to cover in an upcoming YouTube video? Well, there was this one person that asked that I do a video on purchasing retired sets for investment, and that's an interesting thing because I know people that have purchased sets that have already retired for investment, and they've paid a little bit of a premium. And there were about 5 or 6 people that liked that question, so I figured I would go ahead and do it. Now, this is something that I have never done before. I do, in the end of the video, mention 2 sets that I would be willing to pay a little bit more of a premium on. But this is something, again, that I've never done in the past. I don't necessarily recommend doing it, but there are times that I've known a few people that have done this. So let's just get into it. Right now you're looking at brickpicker.com, and the topic of this blog post is, it's not too late, the case for investing in the UCS Super Star Destroyer. And I remember when this blog post came out, that this was over 4 years ago, and I said to myself, actually, we're almost to the day of this blog post, its anniversary, and I said to myself, wow, this is kind of interesting. I've never, thought about purchasing a Lego set post-retirement at a premium, and so I started to read it, and I thought it was a good article. Now, the author of this blog post does say that he believes a few years after he posted this, that he did believe that the Super Star Destroyer would hit $2,000. It hasn't done that yet, but I don't consider that to be that big of a deal. It has come close to it in the past. But I remember at the time of this article, I think the Super Star Destroyer was going somewhere around $750 online, maybe $800 online, and the retail price for this was $400. Whenever I went to the Lego store for the first time, as an investor, I remember peering around, trying to be low-key and see what everybody had, and see if there was anything that I was able to maybe purchase, and I remember seeing that, and I took a pass on it, I think mainly because of its $400 price point, and I went ahead and I purchased 2 architecture studios and then left. But, this right here is a Super Star Destroyer. It's going for over $1,400 right now, and this set is beautiful. I really don't even need to say that. Everybody knows that this is a great looking set, and when you go to Camel, you could see, even though it's at 14 plus right now, it came close. It touched $1,885. I believe during the COVID bump or the Q4, you could see that the lowest you could have got this set was $308 back in 2013. And then the highest you could have purchased this was April 21st of 2021 at $1,800. So, this is post-COVID. It's interesting. I wonder what brought it down. I'm sure there's rumors of another set similar to this, probably. But, this set right here is the Lego Creator Winter Holiday Train. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there is a person, a Patreon member, that I've chatted with, and they said that they were purchasing this set at $125 post-retirement. And when I first heard that, I was like, well, actually, I didn't consider necessarily purchasing sets post-retirement for a little bit of a premium. They are quite happy with the purchase. And you could see, this right here is going for, right now it's going for $249, but I know this is, we're kind of going into the off season and the slow season right now. But I do know that Amazon sold this for higher. I know this because I have quite a few at a warehouse somewhere just sitting there, and it should be unleashed hopefully this Q4. And when you go to Camel for this set, I mean, you could see that the highest it touched was $289. So it's had a little bit of a pullback, but that should certainly hit $300 this quarter. I'm sorry, not this quarter, Q4 of this year. And, you know, purchasing something for $125 and having it hit at $300 really is not that bad. So, you know, that gives me a little bit food for thought and thinking, maybe there is something to this. So this set right here, and this is a set I've referenced in the past, Star Wars set number 10225 R2D2 Ultimate Collector Series. This is a set that I've had a bunch of. My first set that I actually was flipping whenever I got into Lego. And, you know, this set retailed for $180. I was able to get it for $130 discounted. But I know some people that were purchasing this set for $200, $225. And if they sold it, you know, at the right time, which is still a little bit too long for me because, you know, this set went ahead and retired so many years ago. But if you did hold on to it, I mean, you definitely were able to make quite a buck off of it. So, you know, we're going all the way back, folks, to 2012. and you could have purchased that set for $139. And now, you know, it's recently gone for $594. So, I mean, it is quite a good return on investment. But then again, I mean, you were holding this set for almost 10 years. I really don't recommend doing that. You know, if we're talking post-retirement, then it wouldn't have been almost 10 years, but it still would have been a long time. I mean, we're talking around 8 years, and I'm not sure that's something that I'm ready to do, and a lot of other people are ready to do. So this right here, folks, and as you can see, the last time I purchased this set was March of this year. You know, I said to myself, I want to talk about one or two sets that I would be willing to pay an additional premium on if it has retired. And, you know, this set hasn't retired yet, but to be honest, I mean, it's pretty much the worst kept secret that this set will be retiring this year. And, you know, I would be willing to purchase this set right now for $125 each. Now, the caveat to that is that I would need at least 100 units. I'm not going to purchase this set, you know, once or twice or three times for $125. I mean, I need some guarantees that I would be able to get 100 units of this set for $125. And you can see last Q4, I mean, this touched over $222. It was $230. And I mean, this set is going to reach $300. Not only is this set going to reach $300, this set, I believe, is going to reach $300 before the holiday train does. I mean, they're both beautiful sets. They're both not ancillary sets, and I've talked about that in the past, right? You could miss having the Elf Clubhouse, right? I'm not saying that's not a good set, but you don't need that set. If you're going to have a holiday-themed Lego village, if you want to call it that, you're going to need a Santa's Workshop. You're going to need a gingerbread house. You're going to need a winter train. So, you know, these are primary sets, not ancillary sets, and I really think that the gingerbread house will hit 300 before the holiday train does. Now, the last set that I would purchase a little bit more of a premium over is this new set right here. And real quick, I hope everybody had a good May the 4th weekend. This is being recorded during the May the 4th weekend, and I've seen the pictures of lines on social media where people are just waiting. And I mean, they're waiting in line for a long time, and there are a ton of people in front of them. So, you know, hope everybody was able to get what they got for May the 4th regarding Star Wars. Jim, what did you get for May the 4th weekend? Well, you know me, I usually go in a different direction that the pack goes in. I'm currently stacking this weekend a bunch of Duplo sets that are on the slate to retire in the next 2 months. So that's all I'm doing right now. But this right here, this is a great looking set. You know, it's the 2.0 version of the R2D2. And, you know, if you look at it, you could see that, you know, it's not as blocky as the last one was, and it's a little bit smoothed out. I believe there was some YouTuber that you may have seen that has predicted that. Wonder what that person's name is. But anyway, you can see right here that this set is, I mean, this guy right here on eBay, he sold this set 9 times, and it's currently going for $349. Now, this, of course, is a $200 set. I, again, would be willing to, you know, purchase this set for $225. Now, that's not that much of a premium over it, so, you know, there may not be a lot of sellers, but that's fine. They don't have to sell it to me, and I will buy it. But if I had a guarantee that I was able to purchase 100 of these at $225, maybe post-retirement, I would definitely pick this up. And you'll see, and I think, you know, this set has now dropped on Amazon within the last couple of hours. I got a notification on that. But I could see that this set dropping in price. I think it's like $450 over on Amazon. And that's fine. Anybody that's selling this for $450, and both parties are, you know, mutually happy at that price, you know, God bless. But, you know, those are 2 sets, the R2D2 and the gingerbread house, that I would be willing to purchase a little bit over retail price. Now, again, this not something that I recommend. This is something that I would have to think about long and hard about doing. But if I was in a jam and I needed, you know, quite a bit of gingerbread houses, I would definitely pull the trigger on that. Same thing with the R2D2. Hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with BrickBucks.net. Always go out there and get it.